Have you ever regretted having me? How would you feel if I told you I wanted to become a stripper? Would you ever let me have a boy sleep over the house?
I'm not about that.
What's a good age to move out?
There's no more YouTube channel, baby.
What is up, you guys? It's your girl uniquepdise, and I'm back again with another video. Okay, so today's video is going to be a part 2 to the asking my mom questions that you're too afraid to ask yours. You guys are trying to get me in trouble because I asked you guys on my Instagram. What did I ask you? Let's see. Asking my mom questions you're afraid to ask yours, part 2. And you guys asked a lot.
We not staying up that late. You see what time it is?
A lot of questions.
Nuh-uh.
It is 10:44.
Now we're gonna give it to y'all.
Some of you guys asked like the same question from the last video, but then some of you guys asked like different ones. So, okay. Before you get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because what are you doing?
What are you doing? Like,
subscribe. And don't forget to check out my mom's page.
Hey.
Go support my mom, because why not, you know?
And shout out to Lacey, who showed up for my workshop. She had an amazing time. Thank you, Lacey. Hey, girl, hey.
So, we're going to get into the first question. The first question is, how do you feel about parties and sleepovers?
Yeah. How do I feel about you going to parties and sleepovers?
Yes.
Parties I'm okay with. Sleepovers I'm not. I'm okay with friends coming to sleep here, but paradise sleeping out, nah. I'm not okay with that. Because if I don't know the parents, I don't know the family structure, I don't know what's going on, I prefer to have more a sense of peace by things happening under our roof versus someone else's roof. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about that.
Okay, next one.
You bet.
Would you let me have a boyfriend at 13 and go places with him? Like, I know that I'm 14 now. It feels so good to say that. When I was 13 and I had a boyfriend, would you let me go places with him? Last video, you kept saying that, like, the age that you think is best is 15. So,
yes, and we got one more year to that, and I'm having heart palpitations. Like, I think I gotta change that to 18. I mean 13, no. Like from the last video, we was talking about 16, but we might have to take that to 18 because you're closer to 15 now, you feel me? So no, 13, no. Still need to be focusing in and tuned in school and making sure that your priorities are in the right place. I don't agree with having a boyfriend at the age of 13. At 13, I don't agree with it, but if you come to me and you speak to me about it, it's fine. But it has to stay within school. Hi, I see you in school. Carry my books. Go pick up my lunch, put it on the table, hold my book bag. You know, something innocent. It can be in middle school. It could be in school. But we're not going to the movies outside of school.
Or like the fair, maybe? Or
no.
Like Dave Buster's.
And no.
Off the wall.
Off the no.
Okay. What's your opinion on God?
Ooh, now we know we might take up this whole video about that one conversation,
Just
right?
from my favorite topic in the world.
My favorite topic. Love us some God. We love us Jesus. Me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I don't know how to really answer that question on what's my opinion. Everyone has different beliefs, but we serve the Lord Jesus Christ in our household. God has done so much for us. He is our provider, our sustainer, our waymaker. Without him, we'd not exist and we're not breathing. And he breathed life into us every single day. So we give God honor and glory because we know where all of our blessings come. It doesn't come from man, it comes from God. And we can have this conversation all day, but before we do, we're going to give God some glory. Can I get an amen?
Amen. What would you do if I came to you and told you that I lost my V card? Like, at the age I'm at now.
14?
Yes.
I'm not about that. No, absolutely not. So I told Paradise, right? I say, listen, you not having your V card pulled, since that's how y'all say it. You're not having your V card pulled until you get married, right? But I say, if you're in a situation which you feel tempted or you feel like you need to go there, come to me, talk to me, and I'm gonna tell you about my very first time. But no, listen, losing your virginity is so valuable. It's so important. At the age of 13, 14, 15, you're not in a mental space to make that decision, because number one, you open yourself up to not only just diseases and pregnancies, but when you lay down with someone and you're intimate with someone, it's deeper than just, oh, you know, I really love this person, I really like this person, and I want this person to be my first because they love me, and I never felt this way before. It's so much deeper than that. If you haven't had your V card pulled, you wouldn't know. But when you have reached that place, you feel attached, and sometimes you may not understand why you're so attached to that person. That's because it's spiritual. You're connecting with that person in another way that if you have not connected with them or have not given up your virginity, you'll be able to see things clearly. The whole point to it is that, who am I losing my virginity to? Are they valuing the fact that I'm losing my virginity to them? Are they saying that they love me only so that they can sleep with me and then after that be gone? And these kids this day and time, I'm not rocking with them. Like, this is a whole different breed, but it is very important that that conversation happens with yourself. Like, who am I sleeping with? Like, have they been with somebody? Because you know, when you lay down with somebody and they've already laid down with somebody, it's like you laying down with them and all the other people. It's so much deeper. I can't even get into the whole topic the way I want to with you all in this one question. But listen, this is the underlining and the bottom line. Do not give up your virginity at a very young age, because it's very, very big decision that can put you in a position that you do not want to be in. Listen, you want to have those conversations? Hit me up on my IG. Look down in the description below and we can have a one-on-one conversation. But for the sake of this video, next question, right?
Next question. What do you think qualifies as a kid acting grown?
Well, for me, you mean like just a girl or just children, period?
Children.
Well, when children or kids are disrespectful, have really bad manners, where they don't dress age appropriate, if you're doing or carrying yourself any way outside of your age range, then you're just too grown. You're too fast. Calm down. Like, if you want respect, and I'm speaking to the young ladies, if you want respect or you want to be treated with high regard, you have to handle yourself in that manner. Don't be out here trying to do too much, because when you get old and you become an adult, you're gonna wish you were young again. Trust me. So take your time, be your age, and that's it. Like, don't try to become an adult too fast, because trust me, when you become an adult, you're gonna wish you was young again, paying no bills, sleeping under your mother's roof, watching Netflix and chilling and eating cereal all day. No, I'm just kidding. But no, just don't do too much.
Next question. Okay. Wait, no. Somebody said, why do parents blame everything on technology? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't really blame nothing. I don't blame nothing on technology, because I think how old are the parents is saying that? I believe parents say that because back in the day, what's available now wasn't available then. Like, even back in the day in my time, right? Like, everything that you all have available, this generation of millennials have, we didn't have. Rarely cell phones. YouTube was whole not a thing. Social media is on 1000. Everything is accessible in your hand. Like, if we want to communicate, everything was through a pager or through a letter in the mail. Now all you have to do is pick up your phone and scroll, boom, 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 boom. Like, even when it comes to having dinner, like when we having dinner, no phones at the table. You go to a restaurant, everyone's sitting right across from each other and everyone's on their phone. Like, there's no engagement in technology. I can't really go into much about it because I don't blame everything on technology, but yeah.
Someone says, what was your reaction when Pdise hit 10K?
Oh, we was ready, baby. We was ready before she even hit 10K.
We was counting down. We was
counting down. So behind us, we have a sign that says Pdise Gang.
Right now it says Pdise Gang 15K, but
why does it say 15?
Every single week we was like changing it. I was at 6K and my mom put 7K on the board and then put 8K on top. And then every week my mom just kept on coming in and changing it. So my mom put it to 15K.
I put it at 15K because I got tired of, she started growing so fast. I'm like, listen, every week I'm over here changing this number. Let's just put this at 15K and I ain't gonna have to change it in like 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully, God willing. But like, we was already ready. We knew it. We spoke it into existence.
Manifesting.
We manifest. Like, I'm excited at each one of her milestones. So it doesn't matter, like, okay, she's at 10K. Whenever she hit a new milestone or a 1,000 more subscribers, we celebrating. We live. Like, I'm picking her up and I'm like, her excitement is my excitement, and we're like screaming in the house like, yes, paradise. And then her little brothers are like, yes, paradise. I'm so proud of her, and I would thank you all for subscribing to her channel. She puts so much work behind the scenes. She puts so much work, and she's very dedicated, and so trust me, she got a whole lot of stuff coming, and she's constantly being creative.
Yep.
You know, constantly going outside of her comfort zone to provide you all with the best and the most quality content. So look out.
This is like kind of the same question. How does your mom feel about you coming this far with my YouTube channel?
Well, I'm excited. Same thing. Like, when it comes to Paradise creativity, it didn't start when she started a YouTube channel.
No,
it didn't start. Like, literally when she was like 3 and 4 years old, she was making rubber band bracelets.
Selling them.
She was selling them. She was making slime, selling slime. Like she's always been very business minded. She'll turn, you know, a sock into $1. And I'm always been so proud of her. I'm always pushing her because I see her potential. I know what's in her, so I'm constantly pushing her. I know that she's gonna do great things because, listen, it's up.
Would you ever let me have a boy sleep over the house?
Absolutely not. No way. No way. No how. Not then, not now. Ain't happening.
Okay, that was that question. I mean, thanks for trying.
What were your... When you get married, you know, if you away with your husband and y'all coming home to visit. Yeah.
Okay. Next one says, what would you do if you caught Paradise vaping in her room?
I need to go get my butt and keep it in here, right? It ain't happening. But see, the thing is that I understand your questions and things like that. And this is, I guess this is just the funny part. But there's just certain things Paradise is not going to do. There's certain things she's not going to do. So it's like I can't even put in my mind to say what would I do if I caught her vaping, because I know her well enough, right? But listen, if just to satisfy your question, if there's no more YouTube channel, baby.
Wait, bro?
There's no more YouTube channel, baby. Listen, we ain't playing like that. See, I know how. See, yeah.
Oh.
Paradise.
Well, I would never be trying that.
No, sir. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I trust Paradise to make the right decisions, and I hope that answered your question nicely. I hope y'all not vaping either. 13 and 14 years old. Stay away from the vapes.
The next one is, why are parents so protective when it comes to boys / dating?
Because parents been where you are. Like, we're so protective because we know what can happen. We know the road ahead. So a lot of times children are like, or teenagers are like, get off my back or leave me alone, and you don't know what you're talking about. No, that's the problem. We do know what we're talking about. And because we know what we're talking about, we're trying to educate you and let you know. But I think the problem or the disconnect is when there's no relationship between the parent and the child. And when there's no relationship between the parent and the child is not going to be receptive to the parent. Child's always going to say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Don't tell your parents that, because they know exactly what they're talking about. Because you know what? When you don't listen, you wind up in a situation and your parents like,
What did I tell you?
As parents, we're educators, we're teachers. You know, I always tell Paradise, listen, I'm your first teacher. The world's not going to teach you. Your friends are not going to teach you. You're going to learn about it from home. The streets are not going to teach you. I'm going to be the first one to teach you. I'm going to prepare you. So a lot of times when I speak to Paradise about anything and everything, is from a place of preparation. When she comes to me and tell me about a situation or something that she's traveling through, I'm like, listen, this is what's happening. This is what can happen from it. You know, if you make this decision or you make that decision, because I'm speaking from a place of experience, and because of that, I can help guide her through it. I can't express how important it is to make sure that you're a parent first, but then you're a friend. It's very important for parents to have a relationship with their children so that their children can come to them and speak to them about anything and everything. Of course, we're going to be protective, because when you grow up and you become an adult and you have children for yourself, your job and your role is to protect them. You're responsible.
What's a good age to move out, and what age did you move out?
18 is a good age. Uncross your leg. You saw her just cross her leg and had another put her hand on her. 18 is a good age to move out, but I encourage you, if you can stay home until you're 21, until you have a good plan, a good financial plan in place, stay home until you're financially stable. I had to move out at the age of 17 I didn't have a choice. So if you can stay home as long as you can, I would say maybe by the age of 21 or until you get married. Stay home, make sure you have a financial plan and have everything mapped out before. And do a little bit of traveling before you, yes, do it.
Next question. Have you ever stolen something?
I have.
Really? Are you for real?
I'm so serious.
Wait, was it like a grape or something?
A grape? In the store?
Yes.
No, like bubble gum. Like gum. It was peer pressure though. Like it was like a dare type of thing.
Oh.
It wasn't because I couldn't pay for it. Like literally I had the money in my pocket. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. It's part of your adolescence. Definitely something you shouldn't do. But it was a dare, so.
Oh my. Somebody said, how would you... Okay, I would never do this. I don't think it would be this bad to where I would have to do this. Someone said, how would you feel if I told you I wanted to become a stripper?
Wait, back that up?
You know, how would you feel if I told you that, like, that's what I wanted to do as a job?
No.
No?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
For me in my house, we will serve the Lord. And the Lord, hey.
Okay. Next question. What did you think when Paradise wanted to start a YouTube channel?
Go for it. You got this. And then Paradise was already into like what is called Musically at the time, TikTok. But I was just supportive. Like anything she put her mind to, she's exceeding it. Like no one's coming for her. She goes in, she goes very hard. I'm proud of her and I support her. Well, I mean, when you came to me, you've always been a little bit ahead of your time, you know, because I know that you're very responsible. So it makes me have more peace because I know you're responsible, you're doing the right thing, and the nature of your content is what was important. So more so than anything, like I just needed to like see, okay, what are you putting out there? You know, what's behind you? Make sure you're not letting people into too much, you know, be very guarded about what you're sharing.
Like be open but not too open.
Too open, yeah. What kind of questions y'all sending? I'm curious.
Like, what age did you have your first boyfriend at?
Can we talk about that? Elementary, like okay. 3rd grade. And that's actually an interesting love story, but we're not going to get into that right. 3rd grade was the first.
Have you ever regretted having me?
No.
As a child?
God, no.
No?
No. You got asked twice? No, absolutely not. Paradise has brought me so much joy, and at the time when I was pregnant with her, actually I was going through so much turmoil, so much trial and tribulations. It was a hard time. So when she came, oh my God, she was just so beautiful as a baby. Like holding her, like my life, my world changed. And I was like, wow. Actually, the day after I had her was Mother's Day. And
I was her present.
Yeah, she was my gift. We kind of grew up together.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Next question is, how would you feel if I was pregnant at this age? Like, what would you tell me?
I don't know. I don't think I can answer that question right now. I think I would need time. Make sure that I'm there for you emotionally. I won't like come down on you really hard. I would make sure that you feel protected, you still feel loved. That would be the first thing. And then I'll have all the other questions. Who, what, when, why, how, where, and like why. But I'll definitely be there. I got your back. To the wheels fall off, I put them back on and we still gonna keep rolling.
Someone said, how would I come to my mom if I'm feeling down?
So you just walk to your mom with your head down? So you walk with your head down? No, if you're not comfortable, no, we're not laughing at you. We're not laughing at
It was your head. You like.
Well, the first question is, do you feel comfortable with speaking with your mom? Like if you're feeling down and out about something. And if you don't feel comfortable speaking to them, I would say send a text message. Say, can I speak to you about something important? If you say that, hopefully, or your parents should feel like their guard comes down. Like, and it's like, I can't speak for every parent because I know what kind of parent I am. It's just very important that parents make their children feel like they can come to them no matter what. it is, no matter what time of day it is. Like, any child, any teenager has to feel like they can go to their parent and talk to them about anything. If you don't, then that's a conversation that you should probably have with your parent. Sometimes parents are so caught up into the day-to-day things when it comes to providing, like cooking and cleaning and making sure that there's a roof over your head, clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, and paying bills. Like, sometimes parents are so caught up in those things. Some things can go over their head, like, you know, building a relationship with their child. And it's not that they don't love you, it's not that they don't want to be there for you when you're going through certain things, but sometimes parents are so busy being parents and adults that they don't consider, you know, in their time, like, let me sit down and talk to my child. How are they feeling? As you grow old and you become to be a parent one day, you'll see how many demands life put on you as an adult, as a parent, where sometimes you feel like you can't breathe. Sometimes as a teenager, as a child, sometimes you have to, like, maybe go to them and say, can I talk to you? And start building that relationship from there.
Someone says, can I have a boy best friend at 12?
A boy best friend at 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes girls are too catty and too much
drama.
Sometimes boy best friends sometimes can be much better than girl best friends.
Because they're more chill and
they're more chill and, like, they're not with all the And then they can give you different perspectives. You can give each other's different perspectives on things.
What age is it okay to smoke?
No age. No, don't smoke. It mess with your lungs. I don't have much to say about it. Don't do it. You shouldn't be smoking. I don't agree with it.
Have you ever drunk before?
I did.
Have you ever gotten drunk?
No, I haven't. I've only got tipsy before. I don't like the taste of alcohol or liquor, whatever you have it. So, and I prefer not to drink.
No, I never did that. What is your opinion on piercings? What age is a good age for a second hole? Piercing?
Mm-hmm. No certain age. You can have it. No.
How would you feel about, like, other piercings, like nose, stomach?
When you're 18, it's fine.
The next one says, did having kids stop you from achieving your goals?
No. It made me want to go harder, because the fact that I had children, I'm like, oh shoot, I got to get on my money. I got to get on my grind. Got to make this happen, figure this out. No, it didn't.
The next question says, if you can tell your old self something, what would it be? Like your younger self.
How am my old self? I ain't old yet. What y'all talking about? If I could tell my younger self something, it would be everything that I have told Paradise. Like, I always say that if I had half the confidence and self-love that Paradise has at my age, like, I would be so much further. If I was to speak to my younger self, I would let my younger self know, listen, you got this. You beautiful. You have what it takes, and don't let people get in your head. Know who to surround yourself with. As long as you have God at the forefront of your life, there's nothing that you can't achieve. Also tell my younger self, just keep going. I must say, I was very independent at a very young age. I started working at Publix bagging groceries at 14. So same energy Paradise be putting out, you know, she get it from me. You know, she get that. I was very, like, on my grind at a very young age.
So, you guys love my mom, so, you know, I had to do another video.
Oh my gosh, wait, time out. And I have to say, I be all up in Paradise comments.
She reads every single last comment.
Right? And I want you all to know that I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting Paradise. I read your comments. I don't reply, but I be like, Paradise, like, aw. But thank you so much. I love you all too. I read your comments. Keep them coming. Keep sharing her videos, because if you're not watching UniquePdise,
what
are you doing? I read all your comments, and I think that you all are amazing. Thank you so much for all your love and your support, and it's mutual. Love you all too.
So you guys know I just had to do another video with my mom, but if you guys like this video, make sure you go watch the last one that we did, because that one was also good too. You know, you guys be trying to get me in trouble with these questions, but it's okay. It's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do we say? We're about to get out of this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.